Seth is having a hard time right now closing.
Okay.
Okay, hard time closing. He's getting the well, we'll wait till we get the paperwork objection or this objection or that.
Okay, so Seth's main issue right now, he's saying that the main objection that he's getting kind of on a consistent basis is people want to wait and see what happens.
Yes.
Okay, so what he's probably not really doing a great job of is communicating the value of his role in that process. Because that's something that I dealt with when I started. I was having a hard time like communicating to customers why I was necessary. Because if they knew
What the
why,
importance of that position is. Yep.
right? Because if a customer knows why you're important, they'll like arrange their schedule to make sure that you can be there every step of the way. You know, like they'll freak out like the adjuster was going to try to come on Sunday and I didn't know if you worked on Sundays. So like I told him he couldn't come.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, I've noticed that too.
Yeah, and
To
so
the customers who call and act like that.
exactly. So what he needs to just be focusing on doing a better job of is, and again, it's in the sales presentation. So if he studies and actually delivers that presentation, it does a really good job of that. But we need to talk about focusing with him on like explaining the insurance process, like how adjusters work. Like there's good adjusters and there's bad adjusters, yada, yada, what can happen. And then third party stories too, you know. Like Mrs. Jones, you know, it sounds like it should be pretty black and white, right? Like, okay, I have insurance. It covers hail damage. If my adjuster comes out and I have hail damage, it sounds like they should just pay for it, right? But unfortunately, that's not quite how it works, you know, because adjusters aren't robots. They're human beings. And human beings can be very, you know, subjective about things. And so, you know, Mrs. Jones, like I've had some circumstances where I show up on an adjuster meeting and the adjuster won't even get on the roof. Or they like look with binoculars, or, you know, I've gotten paperwork back and the adjuster forgot like felt paper on the roof, like one of the most basic things ever. So what I do to make sure that you get a fair assessment is, you know, I do everything that they would do before they get there. I meet with the adjuster because I've got the technical knowledge. I'm going to show him what I see and kind of compare apples to apples with him. Because at the end of the day, if the insurance company would rather spend $0 and I would love for the claim to be $1 million, then we kind of get a chance to meet in the middle to make sure that you get a fair deal out of the whole thing. So that's kind of how I like to explain it to customers, you know. But that's something that we just need to focus on with him during his sales presentation because he might kind of be skimming over that or not focusing on it as much.
And I'm sure that's what it is. We'll